in St. Louis County. My mom is a nurse. My dad's an engineer for a general contractor. When I was growing up, I really liked math. Math was my favorite subject in school, and my dad would actually assign me extra math problems to do when my homework was finished. And so, yes, I was a little bit of a nerd, but I'm okay with that. And so I worked for a long time in the private sector as a CPA and a certified fraud examiner, auditing Fortune 500 companies, insurance companies, things of that nature. And I got into public service at the local level as a treasurer in Boone County. It's right in the middle of the state where Columbia is. And I really just got involved. We have 3 boys that are 8, 6, and 3. And, again, to me, this is about service and helping people in big ways and in small ones improve their lives and make their lives better.
And when you made the comment of service, that's one thing that I like our listeners to hear, that, being in a political office is a form of service. And, people are entrusting our political officials to speak on our behalf and do things on our behalf as well, too. So the highlighting of that word is like a buzzword here, especially during this election season. Now, you are pursuing the position of governor. What drove you to make that transition, to make that choice to say, I want to pursue this higher office?
Yeah. Well, again, being in the Jefferson City as state auditor, I have looked at all levels of government, from local governments to large state agencies.
People are entrusting our political officials to speak on our behalf and do things on our behalf as well, too. So the highlighting of that word is like a buzzword here, especially during this election season. Now, you are pursuing the position of governor. What drove you to make that transition, to make that choice to say, I want to pursue this higher office?
In Jefferson City, you get exactly what you want. If you're an everyday person, like the family that I grew up in, I have struggling all levels to pay for health care. Local government, concerned about to large state education.
People are entrusting our political officials to speak on our behalf and do things on our behalf as well, too. So the highlighting of that word is like a buzzword here, especially during this election season. Now, you are pursuing the position of governor. What drove you to make that transition, to make that choice to say, I want to pursue this higher office?
In Jefferson City, you get exactly what you want. They just don't have health care that I grew up in. I have struggled. They don't have health insurance at all. Local government
people are entrusting our political officials to speak on our behalf and do things on our behalf as well, too. So the highlighting of that word is like a buzzword here, especially during this election season. Now, you are pursuing the position of governor. What drove you to make that transition, to make that choice to say, I want to pursue this higher office?
You get exactly what you want. They just don't have those health care that I grew up in. I have struggled. Don't have health insurance at all.
People are entrusting our political officials to speak on our behalf and do things on our behalf as well, too. So the highlighting of that word is like a buzzword here, especially during this election season. Now, you are pursuing the position of governor. Wow. What?
Yeah, you kind of was reading my mind, because my next question was going to ask you what platform you were standing on. You were throwing out some things that really got my attention, especially with the healthcare piece, because I know we struggled trying to find healthcare for our son, because we can only go to only certain people are entrusting healthcare providers or healthcare insurance providers here in the state. So based on zip code, and like I think buzzword here ago, especially one of them didn't even have Children's Mercy Hospital. So I'm like, well, my son
because it comes 3. Wow. But I really wanted to go to this. You kind of was reading my mind because my next question was going to ask you, a baby can't go to standing children's hospital. So yeah, out some things that really got me glad that you outlined that. Are there any other aspects of your platform that you wanted to share? Trying to find health care for our son because we can only go to only certain healthcare providers or healthcare insurance providers here in the state. So based on zip code, and I think Buzzword a year ago, especially one of them didn't even have Children's Mercy Hospital. So I'm like, well, my son, because it comes 3. But I really wanted to go to this. You kind of was reading my mind because my next question was going to ask you, a baby can't go to standing children's hospital. So yeah, out some things that really got me glad that you outlined that. Are there any other aspects of your platform that you wanted to share? Trying to find health care for our son because we can only go to only certain healthcare providers or healthcare insurance providers here in the state. So based on zip code, and I think Buzzword a year ago, especially one of them didn't even have Children's Mercy Hospital. So I'm like, well, my son, because it comes 3. But I really wanted to go to this. You kind of was reading my mind because my next question was going to ask you, a baby can't go to standing children's hospital. So yeah, out some things that really got me glad that you outlined that. Are there any other aspects of your platform that you wanted to share? Trying to find health care for our son because we can only go to only certain healthcare providers or healthcare insurance providers here in the state. So based on zip code, and I think Buzzword a year ago, especially one of them didn't even have Children's Mercy Hospital. So I'm like, well, my son, because it comes 3. But I really wanted to go to this. You kind of was reading my mind because my next question was going to ask you, a baby can't go to standing children's hospital. So yeah, out some things that really got me glad that you outlined that. Are there any other aspects of your platform that you wanted to share? Trying to find health care for our son because we can only go to only certain healthcare providers or healthcare insurance providers here in the state. So based on zip code, and I think Buzzword a year ago, especially one of them didn't even have Children's Mercy Hospital. We were just talking because it comes 3. But I really wanted to go to this. You kind of just reading my mind because my next question was going to ask you, a baby can't go to children's hospital. So yeah, out some things that really got me glad that you outlined that. Are there any other aspects more behaviors you wanted to share instead of cognitive? Trying to find health care, like you see the issue being taken care of. It's not only go to only certain trying to get healthcare providers or healthcare insurance providers here in the state. So based on zip code, I think Buzzword trying to go, especially one of them didn't even have Children's Mercy Hospital. We were just talking because it comes 3. But I really wanted to go to this. You kind of just reading my mind because my next question was going to ask you, a baby can't go to children's hospital. So yeah, out some things that really got me glad that you outlined that. Are there any other aspects more behaviors you wanted to share instead of cognitive? Trying to find health care, like you see the issue being taken care of. It's not only go to only certain trying to get healthcare providers or healthcare insurance providers here in the state. So based on zip code, I think Buzzword trying to go, especially one of them didn't even have Children's Mercy Hospital. We were just talking because it comes 3. But I really wanted to go to this. You kind of just reading my mind because my next question was going to ask you, a baby can't go to children's hospital. So yeah, out some things that really got me glad that you outlined that. Are there any other aspects more behaviors you wanted to share instead of cognitive? Trying to find health care, like you see the issue being taken care of. It's not only go to only certain trying to get healthcare providers or healthcare insurance providers here in the state. So based on zip code, I think Buzzword trying to go, especially one of them didn't even have Children's Mercy Hospital. We were just talking because it comes 3. But I really wanted to go to this. You kind of just reading my mind because my next question was going to ask you, a baby can't go to children's hospital. So yeah, out some things that really got me glad that you outlined that. Are there any other aspects more behaviors you wanted to share instead of cognitive? Trying to find health care, like you see the issue being taken care of. It's not only go to only certain trying to get healthcare providers or healthcare insurance providers here in the state. So based on zip code, I think Buzzword trying to go, especially one of them didn't even have Children's Mercy Hospital. We were just talking because it comes 3. But I really wanted to go to this. You kind of just reading my mind because my next question was going to ask you, a baby can't go to children's hospital. So yeah, out some things that really got me glad that you outlined So more mutual do the same thing over here. Like you see the issue you kind of touched on a little bit. Being about healthcare providers, health black as well as pandemic. So how is this kind of shift reality? See how it's moving. We were just talking about because we already see previous baby signals. I want to see how the governor himself do the same thing over here. Like you see the shutdowns issues kind of touched on a little bit. Being about healthcare providers, as well as pandemic. So how is this kind of shift reality? See how it's moving. We were just talking about because we already see previous baby signals. I want to see how the governor himself do the same thing over here. Like you see the shutdowns issues kind of touched on a little bit. Being about healthcare providers, as well as pandemic. So how is this kind of shift reality? See how it's moving. We were just talking about because we already see previous baby signals. I want to see how the governor himself do the same thing over here. Like you see the shutdowns issues kind of touched on a little bit. Being about healthcare providers, as well as pandemic. So how is this kind of shift reality? See how it's moving. We were just talking about because we already see previous baby signals. I want to see how the governor himself do the same thing over here. Like you see the shutdowns issues kind of touched on a little bit. Being about healthcare providers, as well as pandemic. So how is this kind of shift reality? See how it's moving. We were just talking about because we already see previous baby signals. I want to see how the governor himself I know do the same thing here. Like you see the shutdowns issues kind of touched on a little bit. Being about healthcare providers, as well as pandemic. So how is this kind of shift reality? About how it's moving. We were just talking about we already see previous baby signals. I want to see how the government himself I know right now you see kind of shutdowns. It's different. Some days it's like it's not consistent. So we run this shift reality about how it's moving. We were just talking about we still can't do previous baby signals. I want to see how the government himself I know right now you see kind of shutdowns. It's different. Some days it's like it's not consistent. So we run this shift reality about how it's moving. We were just talking about we still can't do previous baby signals. I want to see how the government himself I know right now you see kind of shutdowns. It's different. Some days it's like it's not consistent. So we run this
these shift modalities, ours is we start seeing so that many I'm saying however, not in Missouri, parts of the government right now you see kind of shut down. It's different. Some not. It's like not these shift modalities, ours we start seeing so that many I'm saying however, not in Missouri, parts of the government right down south, it's like it's kind of shut down. It's different. It's like these shift modalities. I'm seeing how we start seeing so that many I'm saying however, not in Missouri, parts of the government oh yeah, down south, it's like it's kind of shut down. I'm seeing how we start seeing so that many I'm saying however, not in Missouri, parts of the government oh yeah, down south, it's like it's kind of shut down. Yeah, the question I have was just research education subjects out. I'm seeing how it's oh yeah, down south, it's like it's kind of shut down. Yeah, the question I have was just research education subjects out. I'm seeing how it's oh yeah, down south, it's like it's kind of shut down. Yeah, the question I have was just research education subjects out. I'm seeing how it's oh yeah, down south, it's like it's kind of shut down. Yeah, the question I have was just research education subjects out. I'm seeing how it's very fulfilling to hear. Wow, educated for government, not yeah, state level. Very refreshing. Just research in the education subjects out. How to information
I know what you're saying. It's very, very fun to tell our listeners. Very I know what you're saying. It's very, very fun to tell our listeners. Very refreshing. Briefly, years ago, when I was first running in Raytown, Missouri, there was a I met you briefly, but I know what you're saying. It's very, very fun to tell our listeners. Having a conversation with you professionally on the air, and also I spoke to you very funny. He's a good teacher. So next week is the election. Raytown, Missouri. I met you briefly, but I know what you're saying. It's very, very fun to tell our listeners. Having a conversation professionally on the air, and also I spoke to you very funny. He's a good teacher. So next week is the election. Raytown, Missouri. Galloway. I met you briefly, but I know what you're saying. It's very short. Having a conversation professionally on the air, and also I spoke to you very funny. Just talking to the junior host of the social Inkwell, knowledge, understanding, so next week is the Raytown, Missouri, Galloway. I met you briefly. To listen to those in other ways, you can hit us up on KUAW.org. You can also go to Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, type in KUAW Radio. Go to Facebook, KUAW-LPFM 98.5, and the live channel. You can also go to knowledge, understanding, next week is Raytown, to listen to those on other ways, you can hit us on KUAW.org. Right now, we have Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, type in KUAW Radio. Go to Facebook, KUAW-LPFM 101.5. Now, live transition, or you can also go to knowledge, understanding, next week is Raytown, to listen to those on other ways, you can hit us on KUAW.org. Right now, we have Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, type in KUAW Radio. Go to Facebook, KUAW-LPFM 101.5. Now, live transition, or you can also go to KUAW, knowledge, understanding, next
next week is every time something accidentally listen to those right now on Twitter, Periscope, Radio, go to Facebook, now live transition. You can also go to next week is every time something accidentally listen to those right now on Twitter, Periscope, Radio, go to Facebook, now live transition. You can also go to next week is every time something accidentally listen to those right now on Twitter, Periscope, Radio, go to Facebook, now live transition. You can also go to
Definitely.
building those supports. The thing of the matter is, she is so much in herself. She is so aware that number one is correct. There's no more possible. But number two, you don't want anyone else to be like her. You want somebody to be able to answer to the issues of right now. You want somebody to be able to answer to the issues of these people at these times. And while I believe that she is able to, and she would have been able to, and I also believe that we would have been working together, whether I was elected or not, even if she would have kept the position. I just truthfully believe that this is a position where people gather up and they work together because we are so much alike. I don't believe that this is one of those cat fight, dog it out. I'm so much better than my opponent. Yada yada yada. No, this position, I literally live up the street from you.
Yes.
You're my neighbor. Let's work together to get this work done.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
On the ballot with me also is Teresa Perry. And we are kind of under the same covering. And she was like, oh, I didn't realize that we were both 74. So we already even have an agreement amongst ourselves, like, hey, Teresa's like, I'm pushing for you, and throughout this, I'm going to help you. I'll post things. And I'm like, yeah, if I win, I'll give you the passwords to my account. She's like, yeah, because I'm tired. So, I'll run on the ground. You post stuff to my account. We'll work together in this to make sure that people get the information that they need. Those are the kind of collaborations that we do because we are neighbors.
Yes.
And I believe that's what all politicians should do. Unfortunately, that's not how it works all the time. And I understand, there are ideological differences and things of this nature. But for this position, for people who work in the community and have their hands on so many, I just don't believe it has to be like that. And it's not. Not for this.
Well, yeah, and like when you said that you and Miss Perry kind of got an arrangement, an agreement. Hey, we're gonna support each other. I think that right there is very beneficial to the constituents. Saying, hey, look, if the person that I wanted didn't get it, but this person did, and they're working together, hey, it's a win-win for me. So it's all about those people.
Right.
Yeah.
And I unfortunately, and that's kind of where I am with it, because while I've rubbed and brushed elbows with Miss James a couple of times, I didn't get a chance to build that kind of intimate relationship with her, and I didn't get a chance to forge that kind of agreement with her.
Yes.
Kind of like, hey, you live right there, because literally I looked at her address, like she only lives like a couple of blocks from me. Um, and it's like, hey, you live down here, I live down here. I can learn a thing or three from you. How can I help you? And that would be my position. Because you know me as a historian, so I would also want to learn and just hear the history um, from the lips of the senior. You know,
Right.
but unfortunately, I didn't get that opportunity. So, as we're moving forward, and that's another sad thing, kind of. I'm hoping that somebody was there to kind of document and take record of the jewels and the information that she had, especially with regards to the history of our area. But unfortunately, I didn't get that opportunity. So, because I believe that's especially important. You know how I feel about history and the record, and not only the written record, but the oral retelling of record. The jewels.
Yeah, I would have to say that like this is like a real interview, in regards to this whole political piece. I mean, it's like people, if you all are listening, yes, Ms. Hall is running for office. However, this is a future politician is talking to you, person to person, and that's what it's all about. The grassroots piece. I would have to say it's like you're talking with us in regards to what you're going to do for us, and this is a very beneficial conversation that we're having right now. And I thank you for this. Yes, Ms. Hall is running. And
Oh, no problem. I would do it
a future
at any
politician.
time,
Yeah,
especially with you,
person to person, real interview.
because you're honest.
It's like,
And you've always done stuff for me anyway. So
yes, it's all good. It's all good, man. You good people, man. Learn translation. Now, you're gonna be on the ballot next Tuesday, right? August 4th.
Yes.
Okay, so you will be on the ballot. Now, do you have a website or any kind of like a contact info if someone wants to get more information about your platform or whatnot, or learn more about you? How can
I do. So my website
now, you're gonna be on the ballot next Tuesday, right? August 4th.
and I am actually in the process of
Now,
videos up on that page and a link to a landing page that is open for
now, you're gonna be on the ballot next Tuesday, right? August 4th.
I guess I was slow, and I can attribute this to myself. I was slow to make my page. I kind of I put my information on my regular artist website, and have been posting stuff on Facebook because I have lots of contacts and lots of people on Facebook, and that's where I normally post things. But I feel like a separate dedicated website would be useful for this information, because it's curated in such a way that I guess has been easily accessible and navigable for they don't have to kind of navigate my business in conjunction with so that website is soon to come for the board. But my information is on my website right now. So separate dedicated website.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us, and God bless you in your political pursuits. And next Tuesday we will be touching base with you to see how everything is going. That's cool. Yes, ma'am. Now, well, thank you, and we will be talking to you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sherry Purpose Hall, who is running for committee woman for the 7th District of Kansas City, Missouri. So, yeah, she will be on the ballot next Tuesday. Thank you. Thank you.